So I'm not the type of person that normally wears makeup every day, but today I am not wearing makeup for a very cool, different reason. I'm gonna go get Lasik surgery today. It's something that I've wanted to do forever. I've worn glasses since I would think I was like in first grade, and my vision has been horrible the whole time. I never remember having like okay vision to where I could take off my glasses and oh, I could pretty much see. No, like if I take off my glasses, I cannot see. I can't see where I am. Pretty much the only thing I can see is blurry colors. So if I know where I am, like I know my house, I can tell what things are if I knew it was supposed to be there, and I could tell I knew what color it is. So like my room is pink, my door is white, so I can tell where the door is because I see pink and I see white. But it's all fuzzy. And what I hate is because I mostly see by colors, and I don't know if this is like everybody's experience that has like similar vision to me, but I have really bad vision. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna ask them today if they have, I don't know if they like score it the same, if they actually have the number for my vision so that I know what it is before it's fixed, hopefully. It's supposed to be fixed. I just like have trouble believing that things are gonna go so great in life until they do, and this is a big thing. So anyways, because of the whole color thing, when the light's out, when I'm in the dark, like not dark pitch black because nobody can see in the dark, but like in a dim room, everything turns gray. So I no longer can see. Everything is gray, whether it's close to me, far, you know, no matter what it is. Everything is just this one kind of overwashed color, so I really can't see anything, and I hate it. So there's like the obvious reasons as to why I would want to get rid of my glasses. They asked me when I went to go get the consultation, which by the way, I went to Lasik Plus in San Antonio, Texas. My doctor is Dr. January. I haven't met him yet. I only went in for the consultation, and today's my second day going in, and it's the surgery. So, totally lost. Oh, so when I went in for my first, like my consultation, they asked me, like, oh, they're like, oh, sit down here, we're gonna do this, we're gonna look at your eyes. So, tell me why you don't want glasses. And it was such a funny question to me. Like, of course I have my reasons, of course I've thought of it. It's not like I just decided, you know what, I think I spend thousands of dollars because oh, like, this is so much better. I feel really weird without my glasses right now, but that's because they are always on my face unless I'm asleep, so I have not really had a life without my glasses on my face. I know I'm gonna keep doing this for a while, even though there's not gonna be anything there. But, so they did ask me, like, tell me about why you don't want glasses. And it caught me so off guard because I think it's like, I haven't had to say it out loud. It's just been something that's like inside of me. And at first I was like, it's a weird question. Like, who would not want glasses? Like, if you are like me and have always had glasses, you probably know the reasons why you would want to get rid of them, but it was kind of hard to say it in the moment. So I had been thinking about it, and these are some of the reasons why I don't want glasses, and this is just my experience. I mean, there are definitely, of course, times when it's inconvenient to have glasses, and for me, it's not a choice. I can't, like, say, oh, I'm gonna go to the beach today, so I'm not gonna wear my glasses. so I could have a good time, because I just can't see without them. Like, if I go to the beach and I am in the water with you and I'm like 3 steps away from you and there's other people, if I didn't have my glasses, I could not tell who you are, like, out of all the people. Like, I can see people, shapes, I mean, like, dark things that I know are people, but I would be lost. Like, it would only take a few steps away from you to not know where I am, who I'm talking to. Like, I've been to the gym before and tried to attempt to, you know, go swimming on a regular basis to get in shape. And I hate it because whenever I've been like in a pool, sometimes, not every time, sometimes people come up to me and start talking to me. Like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. Have you been coming to the gym long? And, you know, blah, 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 small talk. And I can't see them. I can't see who they are. I can't see, like, when you're talking to somebody, you pick up visual clues. Like, you can tell, you get a sense of comfort from it. You can tell what they look like. You can tell how they're looking at you. If they say something, you can tell from their face if they mean it to be funny or if they're really serious and asking you a question. If they're friendly, if they're smiling weird, like, you can tell the difference. A lot is drawn visually between if they're just talking to you or if they're flirting with you. All sorts of things. And I can't. I just have this, like, shapeless figure next to me who I don't know, who I can hear their voice, but I can't see them. I mean, of course, again, I can see that they're there, but I can't see any detail. It's like if you were looking through, like a steamy shower door, that is like what I see, pretty much. I mean, I've only ever seen like me, so to me, looking through a steamy shower door, I think, is somewhat of a comparison. So there are things like that. There are moments when not only is it like, oh, it's not fun, it would be better if I didn't have to wear glasses, but to where it's like, ruins, you know, gets in the way of me living some part of my life. Ruins an experience, makes something uncomfortable for me, makes me feel unsafe. There's a very unsafe feeling that goes with having to wear glasses all the time, being dependent on these glasses. Like, I remember for a while in my life, I was afraid that, like, I had a fear that my house would be broken into, like, while I was sleeping, and that I wouldn't be able to find my glasses, because my whole life I've had a system. My glasses are in a certain place all the time when I sleep, on the right side of me. You know, on my dresser or whatever, however I move around my bedroom, if I'm at somebody else's house, whatever, I need to plan ahead where I'm gonna sleep, and that there has to be a place on the right side of me where my glasses can be safe, where they're gonna be where I know that they are, because because losing my glasses is like the worst frustrating thing to me, because if I'm not wearing my glasses, I cannot find my glasses. So there have been times when somebody moved my glasses, or now I have a cat, my husband's cat, and she likes to get on the dresser and knock down everything, and she's knocked down my glasses. And I've had work that morning, and it's embarrassing to say that I have spent like an hour on the floor trying to find my glasses and thinking I'm gonna have to call into work because I can't see. It's not like I can go to work and do my job. I can't, you know, I can't see. And so yeah, like, I used to have this fear that my house would be broken into and I wouldn't be able to find my glasses, or I wouldn't have my glasses, or like there would be a fire and I'd have to run out and I wouldn't have my glasses. Even my glasses breaking, because I don't usually have a backup pair of glasses. My prescription is bad enough that my glasses are really expensive, usually like in the $400 range. And that's been since I was a kid. So I don't have like 6 pairs of glasses for different outfits or anything like that. I have 1 pair of glasses that I have had to be careful with, you know, since I was a kid. So I've had this feeling, you know, it's just like this unsettling feeling that if something were to happen to this thing, you know, this possession, that my life would be like deeply hindered. And I don't like it because I feel like without, you know, again, it's like it's putting my capabilities into this thing. I don't like that feeling. So if I didn't have this object, I would suddenly be incapable of so much. And for me, you know, I'm reliant on these for living my life. I've never had a day where I didn't wear my glasses, apart from being like in kindergarten, which I don't really remember. When I was that young, I didn't have glasses. So those are some of the like deep underrooted feelings of why I would love to not need glasses. You know, then there's like smaller reasons, which are also important. Like, you know, not everything has to be super important to be valid. And, you know, I've had times like I was trying to get healthy about a year ago. Me and my husband were doing really good. We'd given up all sugar and all salt, and we were working out every day. I gotta get back there, kind of. But we were really dedicated, and we would go walking and running every day. We had our system, and it was really important to us to stay on track. And I remember one time it was like pouring outside, and I was like, no, let's go anyways. Like, let's go running and have a good time. And I wanted to be, you know, fun, but also be like really responsible in continuing my system. And it wasn't really like, we got out there and it started raining more and more. And this is like so dorky, like for anybody that doesn't wear glasses, maybe you don't even know about these moments, but they suck. So like these turn into like windshields, like, you know, when you're driving your car and it's pouring and you can't see ahead of yourself. That's how it was, but walking. And I don't have windshield wipers on my glasses, okay? So we're trying to walk and we're trying to run, and I cannot even see anything. I cannot make it through the neighborhood and I definitely can't let him like walk away from me, because there was no moment when there was not enough or not so much rain that my vision was totally not totally obstructed. Like, I mean, it's right here in front of my face. So I couldn't do this thing that I wanted to do with him. It was awful. I had to tell him like, hey, we have to go back home because I can't see and I can't wipe my glasses enough. My clothes is all wet. I can't wipe my glasses with my clothes. I can't cover my eyes enough, you know, to where it's not an issue. So we had to go home. There's also things like shaving my legs in the shower. I can't see, so the only way I can shave my legs is wearing my glasses. And again, there's steam in the shower, so these are just instantly gonna steam up. So I have like, you know, 4-second moments where I can shave and then they're steamy and I have to take them off and wipe them, or shave outside the shower. Things like that are just inconvenient and not fun. And there are moments when you don't want to be wearing your glasses like that, like swimming, you know, intimate moments. Guess what? I'm blind then too. Like, it just sucks to always need them. And for some people, they don't always need them. Like, they can take them off. Maybe they don't see great, but I have plenty of siblings. I have a lot of siblings. I come from a family of 12. So I have 10, or there are 10 of us, brothers and sisters. And we almost all wear glasses. But there are several of them who don't really need them, choose not to wear them, you know, take them off when times are convenient. And that's really nice. But I don't have that. So I decided to go ahead and do this. And I'd been kind of saving up and trying to get to a place where it was financially feasible, but For me, I needed to, but I guess I didn't really need to because it turns out that the LASIK place finances you. First, they try to send you to, I think, Care Credit, who checks your credit score, and if it's good, they'll back you, and if it's not good, then the LASIK place themselves, LASIK Plus, not every place, I guess, finances you no matter what. And so you can get the procedure done, and then you can pay it for 5 years if you want to. There's like different plans, so you choose the one that you want. So I went ahead and did, or am doing, the payment plan because I do have some big things going on right now. I normally like to pay for everything up front, but I have really good credit. I've been working on that for a while, and you know, I had that option open to me, so I said, let me go ahead and take it because then I can preserve the savings I have for myself right now, for other things in life. But, you know, I felt like there was no point in waiting until I really had all the money together to do this immediately. I could just do it now and start living that life now, and then pay for it as I go, you know. For me, that goes against, like, my want of a feeling of security, sense of security, but that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have it today at 1:15, and I'm nervous. I'm excited. There's like a horrible part of me that really believes that tomorrow I'm going to wake up and I'm still going to need these glasses. Like, I'm still going to see like this. I don't know, because I've just known it. I just haven't known any other way. I haven't lived any other way. So it's very hard for me to really buy into the idea. I really just have to get it and start living it and then see it. I'm honestly not that. I'm nervous about the idea that I might be, you know, it might be painful. I might be nervous. But I'm not nervous about the procedure or doubtful about getting it because I just have wanted it so bad, you know, and it's just something that feel like I'm giving to myself as a gift. So I just feel ready for it. I feel lucky to have the opportunity, and I felt like now was the time, for a bunch of reasons. Like I said in my intro, I am trying to do things with my life now that I want to do instead of holding off for, I don't know, something to happen or something to get better on its own, or just out of fear, or just being hesitant to act. So I'm trying to actually, you know, take the initiative and do things. I'm also planning a trip. This is along the same lines. I love Vegas. I've gone twice so far, but I'm in love with it. If I could, I would live there. And I would love to plan that. My husband just isn't feeling that idea right now, so I'll be patient. We'll figure that out. But I'm going to visit again for the 3rd time in a month. In actually a month from today, and today is my LASIK surgery. So that was like a big thing for me that I'd been thinking of it. I was like, I'm gonna go to Vegas, and again, that's one of those times when you just want to not have to wear your glasses, you know, traveling, being in a hotel room, being out all day, looking at sights, taking photos of yourself. Like, I look at all the photos, you know, that I've taken on these trips, and, you know, sometimes, I mean, it may be stupid, it may be shallow, but sometimes I just am like, this photo would look so nice if I didn't have to have my glasses. And a lot of people take off their glasses for photos that I know. I actually can't even do that because my vision is so bad. Like, I couldn't film this without my glasses because my vision is so bad that I can't see from here to the phone. I can't really see it. So if I had my glasses off, I would be like, where do I look? Even though I would know where it is because I'm holding it, my eyes still would not cooperate because they wouldn't be seeing it. You know what I mean? They wouldn't be focusing, and you can tell that in a photo. So it's not that easy. You know, I couldn't, that's not even something that I could do in that moment. So really, I mean, I have to be wearing them all the time. So anyways, I am planning this trip. I had been thinking of LASIK, so for me, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna book it before this trip so that these memories, this time, these photos, you know, I will not have to be wearing my glasses. And I'm hoping everything works out so smoothly. Of course, it's something, you know, this is one of those things where anybody doing it pretty much has never done it before. I've never done it before. I'm putting my trust in these doctors. It really does seem like a great place. They seem like they really know what they're doing, and they're so good. Their customer service is so good. They keep assuring me that I'm going to be just fine, so I am trying to really be positive. And honestly, I'm just trying not to think about it that much until it's over, because then I'll know what I'm dealing with and I can really work myself up into a nervous frenzy if I overthink things, which I do all the time. So this time I'm trying not to do that. And instead, I'm just going to experience it, and I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to try to kind of document the experience. They did give me some paperwork. Oh, I already packed it, but of what to expect and things like that, and then some paperwork I have to take in that I'm going to sign, like waivers, I guess. I didn't read that because I started reading it and it was making me nervous. I mean, I looked over it, but they were things like, I understand that basically the procedure might not work. That's the worst one, because that's my like fear, that I'll do this whole thing, I'll take the leap, I'll pay for the process, I will go through the nerve-wracking experience, and then it won't work. Like, even though they say that that's like almost impossible, I feel like if it were to happen to somebody, it would happen to me. I feel like at a point, or to an extent, like, that I'm so nervous about that happening that I can make it happen. Just with my fear. So again, I did not want to read that whole, I just didn't even want to think about that possibility. I guess it's, you know, a faint possibility. And then, you know, there's like, I understand that I might need basically touch-ups to repeat the procedure. You know, it might change my vision. It might, I'm sorry, I should have had this information handy for you. I will have that later and film it. But you know, it's basically saying I understand that all these things can go wrong and I'm okay with that. And so I guess I'm okay with that. I mean, I don't have any other choice, right? This is what I want, so I'm gonna do it. I do know that today I'm supposed to go expecting about a 2-hour visit, and I think most of it is prep work and putting in my local like numbing drops for my eyes and preparing me for what I'm gonna experience and answering my questions. I've heard that the procedure itself is like maybe 15 minutes of work, and I've heard different numbers. I think it really depends on where you're going, what you're getting done, because there's different types of procedures, and who is doing it, I guess, how they do it. My doctor, or at my place, they said that they'll be working on me for about 15 minutes, and I guess it's a 2-part process, so I don't know if it's one eye and then the other. I don't know if it's, I think it's one stage and then you're moved a little bit for a second stage. I guess I'll know more after it happens. But it's all by laser. Like, I don't know if you've seen very much of how LASIK is done, but they kind of open your eye, work on it. The opening of the eye is done by laser. The working on it is obviously laser. And I've heard that it's all just, when it's you doing it, when it's you experiencing it, it's all just very blurry, and you just look at this light. So that's all I'm going to be focusing on, looking at this light, and I'm used to things being blurry. I have heard that you can see weird things, see lights and things like that, and that your vision might go out during part of it. and that that's expected. So I'm glad I read these things because I'm the type of person, again, that would like freak out. I'd be like, they messed up my eyes. But I feel like I've prepared myself enough with what to experience. And you know, that was a lot of like reading reviews, seeing people who had gone through it, and then once I go through it, I'll give you more information about that. But it's not supposed to be that long of work, of the actual work on each eye. And so I'm really like telling myself there's only 15 minutes of stuff that I'm gonna have to go through, and then there's all these precautions. So I know afterwards you have to wear sunglasses, which I have. At first I had these cute heart sunglasses I bought for my honeymoon that I have not been able to use a lot because I have to wear my glasses. So whenever I wear sunglasses, I don't have any here, but I have to put them on over my glasses, and it is kind of stupid. And I have to get sunglasses that are big enough to cover these big, like these are wide glasses, you know. So it's a challenge. And then I have these, I was going to wear those. But then I have these other pair of glasses that are meant to fit over glasses. So they're really huge. They kind of cover all the different sides. They're like, they make you look like you can't see. But I felt like they'd be really good for after the procedure because I guess you're going to be really sensitive to light, and then the major concern is that your eyes will be dry, feel like dry and itchy, irritated, and that you want to keep all the moisture in. So these glasses, because they kind of wrap around my, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be wearing my other glasses. Okay. But normally they kind of wrap around to cover my other glasses. So they kind of shield all parts of the eye and I think keep oxygen out a little bit more. So I decided to go ahead and go with those. Anyways, I'm not going to be having to wear glasses a lot in the future. I'm not going to be having to wear those big glasses, so I might as well wear them now and make sure everything goes smoothly. So those are the ones I'm packing. I actually packed both. I don't know why. I just want to be very prepared, and that was one of the only things I could do to be prepared is pack sunglasses. So I double did it. So I did that, and but I know that they give you some goggle things, and I've heard different descriptions. Okay, first of all, after the consultation, I heard they give you sunglasses to wear out, so I didn't bring sunglasses, even though I was going to, but I forgot. They were not sunglasses. It was like this roll-out film, like tinted plastic film, and you put them inside your glasses, and your glasses were to hold it in place from rolling. Again, I'll try to look for that so I can show you, but it was so funky looking. So like I thought I was gonna get out of my appointment and go shopping that day and hang out, like, because I took the day off for the appointment. No, it was so embarrassing. They looked awful, so I really just had to go home and get those off. But so like they say they give you goggles after the procedure, and from what I've seen, they're not goggles. They're like two big plastic lenses. You're not wearing your glasses, you know, but you put these lenses like over your eyes, and they have little holes in them, and you tape them in place. So again, I know that I'm not going to go anywhere after my procedure, but you're actually not supposed to go anywhere after your procedure. You're supposed to go straight home because the numbing drops wear off after a little while. So you go, what I was told was I'm going to go home, take Tylenol PM, which I did purchase, and go to sleep. I don't know if you have, I don't think you're supposed to have to take the Tylenol PM, but I told him that I'm nervous, that I'm a nervous person, and that I'm nervous it will hurt and that I won't be able to fall asleep, because you're supposed to basically sleep for 2 to 4 hours, sleep through the pain or the discomfort that you're gonna feel while your eyes heal, and then when you wake up, things will be better and you're supposed to see. So that's going to be an exciting nap, but I was afraid that I would be so nervous that I wouldn't be able to go to sleep, and that I would feel the pain, and then I really wouldn't be able to go to sleep. So I asked about it, and they said Tylenol PM. So I guess that's going to help with the pain and help me to fall asleep. So I did go ahead and get that. I'm going to have my goggles, my weird lens thingies, and I am going to try to sleep as much as I can. I got up early this morning so that I'd be sleepy. I stayed up kind of last night, and I'm making myself stay awake until, because I nap a lot. So my body's like, oh, let's go back to sleep. No, I'm gonna make myself stay awake until after the procedure so that I'll get home and be exhausted and I will have no other choice but to go to sleep. So maybe, oh my gosh, it's like so close. So maybe I will wake up and I'll be able to see and things will be different, and that is what's supposed to happen. So probably that's what's gonna happen. I don't know how I'm gonna feel. I don't know if I am gonna be in pain. I know I'm, a very worried person, so I feel like even if it doesn't hurt, I can start making myself think it hurts. Like, I'm just really bad at it. So I'm just gonna try to make such a relaxing day when I get home. I have like music I'm gonna listen to, and I downloaded some, or not downloaded, but saved on my YouTube playlists some comedians stand-up that I can listen to without looking at them. So I basically planned these things that I can do like in the dark and without looking at things, and I'm gonna just keep my eyes closed because they said that when your eyes are closed, and especially when you're sleeping, is the time when your eyes are actually going to heal from the procedure. So I'm going to try to sleep as much as I can, which is like, that'd be nice. It's a nice thing to have to do. So if I wake up, I'm gonna wake up. When I wake up, if things are good and I have an update and I can like see, and if I don't feel too horrible, then maybe I will be able to already film another video and let you know how the procedure was and how things are going. I'll just have to see how I feel. So I guess I'll update you then, and I'll see you on the other side.